institutions. I've been looking for your school cert. I saw one. You sat for 5 subjects with 2 credits. I don't know how. I want to imagine that you still have another to bring. If not, I would want you to explain how you got into university with that. Thank you.
The nominee.
Your Excellency, Mr. President of the Senate, Principal Officers of the Senate, distinguished senators, I would like to answer these questions from the last one, if the Senate permits. Sir, on the issue of qualification, I have other secondary school results which I have all passed that I have not attached to my CV, because we are talking of secondary school certificates. And I want to remind distinguished senator, which I know he very much know, that the qualification of secondary school certificate, as enshrined in the Constitution, you can stand for an election up to the presidential election. So I didn't bother you with much certificates, but I know I have the qualification for that. Okay, sir.
You are saying that you chose what to give to the Senate. You chose the qualification to bring before the Senate because of the constitutional provision that a secondary school certificate is what is required to stand for election. You are not coming to stand for election. You are coming to be a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So which are the other certificates you concealed? Which are the other certificates that you did not put in your CV?
Excellency, sir, the certificate of secondary school is there, and other certificates of other qualifications are there. What he is asking me is, I sat, my first sitting was secondary school certificate with 2 credit passes. And what I'm trying to say is that I have sat for another examination and I have passed, but I don't want to attach another qualification because
well, yeah, I think it's not just for this nominee. It's important for all other nominees to know that we would like to know something about them in totality, including the number of children they have. Yes, including the number of wives, the number of children. Nigerians have a right to know their ministers. The international community has a right to know their ministers. So please, I don't think it's you don't choose and pick. So we will give the nominee time to bring the other certificates to circulate, but not necessarily appearing again before us. I want to thank you for what you have done. I don't think you need to go further.
Prof, the question was, you were born in 1980 and you had your first school leaving certificate in 1989. That means that at the period you should have been in nursery school at the age of 4 years. You were already in primary 1. You were already in primary 1. Which state was this? Well, so the nominee was born in 1980, and the nominee graduated with first school living certificate in 1989. So the nominee is exceptionally brilliant. The nominee was 3 years old when he started his primary education, and he proceeded to do 6 years.
To clear air of you going into finishing primary school or entering primary school at the age of 3, let me tell you a personal story. I sat for common entrance examination when I was in primary 3, and I won.
So this is the biggest lie in the House of Senate I have seen as a person. Ministerial nominee from Benue State, Professor Joseph Utsev, in his certificate, was born in 1980, started primary school in 1980. For that, at 4 years, he already started primary school. Finished secondary school in 1989. That is, within 9 years, this man has finished both primary and secondary school. In his response, he said he wrote common entrance in primary 3, age 6, in 1987. This is one of the biggest lies. Then, Professor Elisha Abu, in response, while trying to defend him, said he wrote common entrance exam while he was in primary 3. We have seen a lot of lies. Why would even JAMB prosecute that Mesomagia for manipulating her scores? These are liars that are representing us in the House of Senate. How on earth would you write primary common entrance in primary 3? Even primary 4 is acceptable, and it's even a fraud. It's even a fraud in education. So that primary school that allowed him to do that should even be closed or shut down if it still existed. These are the technocrats they are telling us that TINUBU nominated as ministerial nominees. Someone was telling me yesterday TINUBU brought the technocrats. These are technocrats. The other one got just 2 credits in his West African Examination Council, and all he could say is that according to law he's required to contest the election with secondary school result. And that was how the Senate President Godswill Akpabio was telling him that you are not coming to contest, you are coming as a ministerial nominee. These are the technocrats. So Nigerians should take note when they tell you all sorts of lies that they are nominated technocrats. These are not technocrats. These are recyclation of old cargoes that don't have any skill, that don't have any idea of what governance is. So these are horrible people. They have nothing to offer.